Hi everyone, very good afternoon to all of you. It's pleasure to be speaking in front of every one of you, and it's a fantastic day. Wishing you all a very happy Akshay Tritiya. And today the topic that we are going to talk about is why Elliott wave and time can be a super tool for trading. So काफी सारे जन का questions है who have been asking me about why Elliott wave, what is the difference between Elliott wave and neowave, and how do we combine time with it, and why we should do it. That's the question that majority of the people are asking. I thought, let me go live and speak to each one of you, because that's the easiest and the fastest way in which I can talk about this wonderful topic, which is Elliott wave, time cycle and neo wave. And सभी का बहुत ही brilliant combination है, because देखिए Elliott wave है क्या. In 1930s, R.N. Elliott developed a method which we now know as known as Elliott waves, and he was at the age of 65 when he developed that method. ये एक method ऐसा है कि 65 years की age में उन्होंने develop किया, and majority of the people believe that this is a complex tool and it can't be practiced in market. But he found that there are certain specific patterns which works like wonders, and if you use that patterns you can trade extremely well. So his intention of inventing Elliott wave was not for trading, but was for identifying how mature the economic trend is, what is the social mood of the crowd. And what is social mood? Social mood ka matlab hai, at times you feel extremely happy, at times you feel little low, so that's the social mood. If the social mood of the crowd is positive, bullish, then the market goes up, but it goes up in the steps of 5 waves forward. Okay. When the social mode is bearish, the market comes down or corrects in the form of 3 steps backward. That's a normal, natural phenomenon in which the progression and regression happens. And Elliott wave captures that. This normal regression, progression and regression also happens across the time frame, which means, and across the economic indicators also. If you look at inflation, if you look at population, or if you rather look at COVID cases, right? That's how it works. Everything moves in the steps of 5 forward and 3 backward. So this is how the natural phenomenon works. And above that, if you combine this with Fibonacci tool, it forms a very powerful forecasting tool. You can even forecast market years down the line. I'm sure you might have already seen my research जो मैंने publish किया था 2013 year में, when sensex was at around 17-18,000. I forecasted that sensex will touch 61,000 by the year 2021, and exactly that is how it happened. Sensex touched 61,000 by 2021. So that is the power of this theory. Glenn Neely said that if you are using only the few 3 rules to define a subject or impulse, for example, you will not be able to trade very well because subjectivity aa jayegi. Let me invent and put in more rules to the theory so that it becomes extremely objective. So Glenn Neely put across 10 to 12 or rather 15 rules to define an impulse pattern. Now आप सोच रहे होगे कि यार इतना रूल्स करने के लिए तो बहुत डिफिकल्ट हो जाएगा एलियट में प्रैक्टिस करना. ऐसा नहीं है. ये बहुत लॉजिकल और बहुत ही करेक्ट स्टेप बाय स्टेप प्रोसेस है. अगर एक रूल नहीं चला तो दूसरा भी नहीं चलेगा. So that's the beauty of neowave. So which is named after Glenn Neely's invention of neowave. And he forecasted Dow Jones Industrial Average 100 years down the line. This was done in 1980s, and his forecast for 100 years down the line is accurate till date. He has won so many awards for the best timing of the market and things like that. We took a step forward from there. हमने बोला यार सुपर चलता है, लेकिन अगर टाइम थोड़ा सा ऑफ हो गया, सपोज इफ यू आर टाइमिंग द मार्केट एंड यू आर ऑफ बाय एन आवर इन स्पेशली नाउ, 1 घंटे के डिले में मार्केट में निफ्टी में 300 पॉइंट का मूव आ जाता है या 200 पॉइंट का मूव आ जाता है. So in order to capitalize on that, we combined this neowave technique along with time cycle, Hurst time cycle, and it is working superb. 55 days is one of the cycle I am following. There is a lunar cycle which works well. So combining wave theory with time cycle will form one of the lethal combination for you to trade in the market extremely well. And this is not complicated. Many of the people think that I'm a newbie in the market, क्या मैं ये कर सकता हूँ, या मैं शायद से मुझे पता है मार्केट्स क्या है, लेकिन can I learn this or can I put it into practice? That's the question that you might be thinking. Lekin see, this subject from understanding perspective is going to be easy and simple. Practical application ke liye, I am going to be there. So do not worry about it. We have a 2 days of program which is happening on 28th and 29th of May, which is Saturday, Sunday. For 6 hours, we are going to be looking at wave theory. वही नहीं, उसके साथ में टाइम साइकिल्स और इचिमोको क्लाउड को कंबाइन करके कंप्लीट सिस्टम बनाएंगे हम. कंप्लीट सिस्टम का मतलब है उसके अलावा शायद ही आपको और कोई चीज यूज करने की जरूरत पड़ेगी. सो टू रिमूव द सब्जेक्टिविटी आउट ऑफ इट एंड मेक इट इजी, इचिमोको क्लाउड इज सच अ पावरफुल टेक्निक कि अगर आपने वेव थियरी नहीं सीख के खाली इचिमोको क्लाउड पे भी ट्रेड किया ना, you can actually form a classic trading strategy. So I have worked with hedge funds. So just to quickly tell about myself, I have authored a book, Effective Trading in Financial Markets Using Technical Analysis. I worked with hedge funds. I was in US for some time. I was in UK. I worked with Lehman Brothers. I was with Nomura, and now I've already trained thousands of participants, and they are simply loving it. So ये जो चीज है बहुत ही easy है, simple है, और I'm sure actually in Asia Pac no one combines this wave theory with time cycle. That is what I can tell you with very confidence. And बहुत ही simple way में हम इस चीज को करेंगे. So what is that you are going to get out of that 2 days of training? लेकिन उसके पहले हमारा प्री सेशन होगा. उसके पहले we are going to give you Elliott wave का video links, which is 5 to 6 hours of video links, which you just have to go through. समझ कितना भी समझे, just go through करना है. एंड उसके बाद में when you attend that program of 2 days live, उसके बाद में you will be also getting a complete access to that entire program for a limited period, of course, but complete access to it so that you can slowly again go through that. There will be a follow-up session also. So all of those things will be combined together. This is to ensure that the foundation is strong, and it does not matter whether you are doing it for the very first time or you are a fresher, you want to learn and you want to do it very clearly. So बहुत amazing है. What you have to simply do is you have to ensure that whatever knowledge you have, you keep it with you along with wave theory. Combine that. This wave, Elliott wave, I call it as the GPS of the market. It tells you the maturity of trend. इससे ये भी पता चलता है कि ट्रेंड कब रिवर्स होने वाला है, यहां से क्या होगा. In fact, if you have been following me across my Twitter @Ashish and Telegram aka Trading Gurukul, you might have observed I have defined certain levels. 16,920 was the level which I talked about, and look at the market. It respected that level in the previous session so accurately. You know, that's the power of wave theory and time cycle that I'm talking about. So इतना एक्यूरेसी अगर आपको मिलेगा, डोंट यू थिंक यू विल बी एबल टू मेक मनी फ्रॉम द मार्केट. होना क्या है कि वेरी फ्यू पीपल who are actually successful in trading take that step forward to learn something which is a science. I call this as a science. This is not gambling, it's a science. And this, if I can do it, you can also do it, that is for sure. And that is very important. So do ensure that you combine this wave theory. जिसके अंदर we want to learn a few patterns. Neowave takes it a different route by identifying certain more patterns. अगर आपने हेड एंड शोल्डर पैटर्न देखा है और आपको पता है क्या होता है, वैसे ही वेव थियरी में पैटर्न्स होते हैं, और हमें खाली पैटर्न्स देख के समझना है कि ये कौन सा है, एंड बेसिस ऑफ दैट वी कैन ट्रेड. One very powerful concept that wave theory has is a two-stage confirmation, जिससे पता चलता है कि बड़ा टॉप बन गया. You know, I've been calling for market tops and bottoms quite number of times. In fact, October 2021 में market topped out. Sensex at 61,000, Nifty topped out at 18,600, and each of those turn I have been able to forecast and call it, and that has worked out brilliantly well. You know, when majority was struggling that Russia-Ukraine war है, हमने प्रेडिक्ट किया था कि मार्केट गिरेगा और 16,200 तक जाएगा, जो रशिया यूक्रेन वॉर के बाद हुआ। इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? समथिंग विच इज सपोज टू हैपन विल हैपन एंड इवेंट्स विल फॉलो। सो जो लोग इवेंट्स को देख के ट्रेड कर रहे हैं, they are just simply trying to see that what is the logical reason for the fall or the rise of the market. But जो लोग वेव थियरी को देख के ट्रेड कर रहे हैं, they are not searching for logical reason after the move has happened. Before the move has happened, that is possible to forecast, is what I want to tell you all, कि मार्केट के मूवमेंट के पहले ये चीज फोरकास्ट की जा सकती है। Also, one more very important aspect about wave theory with time cycle is what? Suppose एक pattern बन रहा है. Now, if the time suggests that it's going to be on the buy side post, if a specific date, if I tell you that post 27th of May, you should look for buying opportunity. Don't you think that's a very, very powerful इंडिकेशन कि आपको पता है कि बाय का डेट क्या है या शुभ मुहूर्त बाय करने का कौन सा है? तो ये जो हम करेंगे, we will be doing it on 28th and 29th of May. As I said, this is a Saturday Sunday program for 6 hours each day, where we will look at the concept of neowave plus her time cycle. This is what we call, along with ichimoku cloud. और ये चीज मैं आपको दूंगा जिसे मुझे बहुत साल लगे बनाने में, लेकिन आई एम गिविंग टू गिव इट टू यू in a very simple step-by-step process. Now, you might have seen that I've won a lot of game shows on CNBC TV 18. I've won on CNBC Hours. I've even won on ET Now. I've talked about this technique of wave theory with time cycle in China, and I've been selected for Hall of Fame in China. So, ये चीजें मैं कर रहा हूँ. I'm also speaking at IIMs. I'm speaking at NISM, National Stock Exchange, all of those places also. So, this is just to showcase कि ये जो knowledge है, my aim and vision is to spread it across to as many as possible. Only question is, are you a part of this wonderful program? The traders who are learning and implementing this, we call them hashtag time traders, because they are able to time the market, which is the need for our. And for options, this is the lethal way of in which you can generate that passive source of income. If you know options with wave theory, कैसे? अगर मुझे पता है कि मार्केट यहां से रेंज बाउंड होने वाला है, yes, wave theory can tell you if it's a fourth wave, it's a B wave to some extent, if it is forming a triangle pattern, you know this is going to be range bound despite of everyone's views. And range bound market जो फिलहाल है, ना ही ऊपर जा रहा है ना ही नीचे जा रहा है, एंड अगर ये चीज आपको एक हफ्ते पहले पता होती, आप ऑप्शन में सिंपल स्ट्रैडल करके पैसा कमा सकते हो. So this information which you come to know after the move has happened, wave theory makes it happen and shows you the future कि this can happen. See, this is a game of probability. Understand that. No one, if someone would have said that this is about 100% surety, that guy is faking it. This is all probability science, right? And if you can learn it from someone who can give it to you in simple step-by-step process, you should not miss out on that. So that is what I want to tell you all, how to register for the program. If you are registering for the program today, here is the link which is going to be shared across by my colleague. And in that link, thanks for sharing it across, you can simply go on this link and be a part of this wonderful journey of knowing about wave theory and ensuring that you are able to trade extremely well. So आपको करना, and trust me, this is going to be a wonderful journey. I'm going to take a very quick poll right now, which is going to be about, do you want to become a successful trader? Which path that you want to choose to become a successful trader? I'm taking a very quick poll right now to become an expert trader. I'm taking that poll. You can participate here on the poll and just be a wonderful journey, and you can simply see. So here is the link that I'm sharing it across for each one of you who are there. Okay, I can see so many of you want to be a part of that poll. So यहाँ पर जो आप देख रहे BMW stands for Become Market Wizard, right? And it is OTTA. OTTA is option trading using technical analysis, जो आपको ऑनलाइन रिकॉर्डिंग्स मिलेगा, प्लस मास्टर ऑफ वेव्स सेशन, लाइव इवेंट होगा, प्लस आपको उसके साथ में you will be having complete game plan of trading options. So you can do that, and you can simply take that step forward of being a part of this master of waves program. I'm open for questions, and I'm always excited to talk about markets, to talk about wave theory, and you can see how wonderfully it works. I keep sharing it across, so do ensure that you keep learning and keep growing. That's going to be simply fantastic. So that is what I wanted to share across with each one of you. I'm open for questions. Selection of strike price is important, of course, कि कौन सा strike price select करना है, कहाँ का strike price select करना है. So you will be able to do that extremely well अगर आपको पता है कि wave 2 आ रहा है. उसके बाद अगर if you know that the third wave is coming, then you can actually buy that option and you can make a lot of money. At the money option buy करके call put में, then you can be able to make a lot of money, but understanding the stop loss. Nothing is risk free, so you should know the risk and then you can make money. So agar stop hua, you lose less, but when you are making money, you need to ensure you are making it big. So that's how you have to do it. Okay, so will the time cycle, Elliott wave and neo be covered in 2 days? So Tushar, kya pura step hai? Let me explain it to you. First of all, as soon as you are a part of this program, the link which I have shared across, you just have to go there. Once you register, immediately you will get access to 5 bonus videos. That's one. साथ में आपको Elliott wave video links मिलेगा, which is, so the bonus video access is for lifetime. Elliott wave video links, you are going to get it for a period of a month until we start with neowave, which is for 5 to 6 hours का है वो, which will clear your basic Elliott wave का concept even before we are starting that. ठीक है. उसके साथ में इफ यू हैव क्वेरीज डाउट्स, ट्रेडर्स फोरम का एक्सेस है जहां पर अपने चार्ट्स क्वेरीज पोस्ट कर सकते हो. नाउ ऑल ऑफ दोस थिंग्स आर हैपनिंग बिफोर द मार्केट, बिफोर द नियो वेव प्रोग्राम स्टार्ट्स. प्लस यू गेट एक्सेस टू द रिसर्च रिपोर्ट, equity research report, which will have until the new wave class starts with a clear wave count. तो हमने किया क्या है कि वो सेशन स्टार्ट होने के पहले ही आपको कंप्लीटली इन्फॉर्म किया है कि किस तरीके से यू आर गोइंग टू गो. दैट्स हाउ वी आर गोइंग टू डू इट. नाउ before the wave theory starts, we are also going to talk about pre-session. In that pre-session, I am going to be giving you certain techniques and the cheat code, I can say, जिससे आप जो wave theory apply करोगे, that becomes extremely simple and easy. And then we start covering on neo wave plus time cycle. So yes, the program, even if it is for 2 days, it's not just 2 days, it's 2 days plus pre-session plus 2 hours, plus 6 hours of Elliott wave links, plus wave research, plus 5 bonus videos, which are going to be worth, I think, 6-7 hours or 8 hours of those, and you have access to me through Traders Forum. So it's a complete ecosystem. That is what I am creating. Best time trade in options is intraday along with this. Yes, of course. So you will be able to trade with wave theory and time. You can time the market to the very minute. But again, you have to understand one thing very clearly कि खाली ऑप्शन बाय करके ही पैसा कमाना जरूरी नहीं है. इंट्राडे में भी ऑप्शन सेल करके काफी कुछ किया जा सकता है, एंड यू कैन मेक मनी by selling option also. So we will be discussing both of those techniques with wave theory, and we are going to combine that together. Okay. Is it true that the option seller made money and not option buyer? No, that's a false acquisition for option buyer. I've been option buyer for majority of my trading career, and I sell option when the market looks choppy. So ऐसा नहीं है कि खाली ऑप्शन सेल करके ही पैसा कमा सकते, ऑप्शन बाय करके कमा सकते. चांसेस थोड़ा कम है, लेकिन अगर आपको मल्टी बैगर रिटर्न्स कमाना चाहिए तो यू हैव टू एंश्योर दैट यू हैव टू क्लियरली buy options, because that results into a sharp rise. That's a multi bagger game. So usme when we make money, we have to make more, but when we lose less. That's the entire aim of the game. So you have to be a part of this program. You simply have to click on that link and be a part of this wonderful journey. I'm ending the poll right now. I'm sure many of you are a part of BMW already or a mentorship already. If you are there, then you just sit tight. We are going to have wonderful session on Elliott wave, neowave with time. और अगर आप ये amazing session के part बनना चाहते, just you can be a part of this. I'm sharing my knowledge and I'm going to give you my heart out. There is nothing that I'm going to keep with myself. It's all for you all that I'm doing it, because I know how challenging it is when you do not have a mentor. And that's why I decided that I am going to help each one of you who wants to be a part of this wonderful journey. Okay, fantastic, guys. I can clearly see here Umesh is saying that, sir, I'm registering for this program right now. So do I have the access immediately? Yes, Umesh, of course, you will have the access immediately. Just give us maybe 15 minutes of time for processing everything. You just have to click that. And as I said, the pricing is 19,500. You can just go on the page and share and be a part of that. Okay, fantastic. I can clearly see that Avinash is wanting to be a part of this program, and he has a query on, if I register for this program, will I be able to trade immediately using Elliott wave? No. Once you are and try to understand, once an Elliottian is always an Elliottian, right? That's how it is. So you can really be a, you can't really live without Elliott wave. लेकिन immediately next day से आप क्या apply कर पाओगे? You will be able to apply ichimoku cloud and time techniques immediately from the next day. For wave theory, you have to practice, share your chart with me, and we will try and do it together. So one, it comes with little experience, but it is possible and it is easy. ये सिंपल टेक्निक है, बस थोड़ा सा फोकस करके हमें करना है और साथ में बहुत कुछ कर सकते हैं. Sudipto is saying, I'm a die-hard follower of neowave. That is fantastic, Sudipto. Nitin Kumar, the pricing is, you joined late, so the price is 19,500 plus GST right now. Otherwise, if you go on the website, you will see that the pricing is 49 plus GST, 49,000 plus GST. Under the early bird, it is only 22 plus GST. But before that, if you want to be a part of this exclusive, since you are here, we are keeping it only for you all at 19,500 plus GST. Okay. Does that answer your question, Nitin? Okay, fantastic. Sumit is saying, what is the angle? 5 steps forward and 3 steps backward. So see, there is no angle to it, right? 5 steps forward and 3 steps backward है, तो एक पैटर्न बनता है, एक साइक्लिकल पैटर्न है, और वो साइक्लिकल पैटर्न के बेसिस पे आपको समझ में आएगा कि क्या मार्केट यहाँ से थर्ड वेव स्टार्ट करेगा. If you know that, if a third wave is starting, you know that it's going to be 1.618 times of wave 1. The risk reward is simply 1:10, 1:5, 1:3. That's the risk reward I am talking about, and that is possible. So सोचो अगर spot पे risk reward इतना lucrative है, options पे कितना lucrative होगा. So 5 step forward, 3 step backward. We need to understand that pattern completely. And I've written a book, and that is being edited by Robert Proctor himself of Elliott Wave International. So imagine, so if I can pen it down, then I can teach you well. That is what I have been known for. And this is what I wanted to talk about. So fantastic, guys. Thank you very much. I think I've answered all of your questions. And yes, so we will be covering neowave in totality. All of those things that you should be knowing in neowave will be a part of this program. So that's how it's going to happen. How much time we will need to earn from the market once we register? Okay, now that's a very tricky question, Saurabh, and you're putting me in a fix. So see, it depends. So when you first start learning about that ABCD in school, right? If someone asks you how much time will you take to prepare one sentence, it is depending on you, how disciplined you are in this case, how passionate you are in learning it, and how truthful you are in ensuring you are not giving away to that emotion of greed and fear. That is what is required. And you will be able to trade market, as I said, from the next day using certain techniques. Two-stage confirmation, very powerful to know if the trend has reversed or not. So that is how it's going to be. And it's going to be, my book gave guidance on wave theory. Yes, so one of the chapter in my book is about that wave theory. but book se पढ़ के I have authored it, but reading from the book and trying to learn wave theory is not easy, because there is a lot of effort that has to go into when you explain it to someone, right? So that's how it is. That's how it has to happen. Fantastic. Can you expertise on reading charts? That is what I'm saying. No indicator required. Just Ichimoku cloud, time, and wave theory. That's it. Can be doing wonders to do that. Okay, that will help you, Saurabh. And if you have any more questions, I'll be open to take them. We can also talk about this, and we can do that together. Thank you, everyone. Really love talking to you. Also, be a part of 28-29 journey on 28th and 29th of May. I'm going to be talking to each one of you, and the learning starts today, not tomorrow, today. As soon as you register for the program, the link is shared across with you all. Simply have to be a part of this link, and you can even select multi-bagger stocks by looking at those. That is going to be fantastic, right? So you can do a lot of things if you know wave theory, क्योंकि आप future देख रहे हो. So if you are looking at the future can be yours. Thank you very much, Ashish Kyal, signing off, and really love talking to you all. See you soon again. Trade well, become a wonderful trader. Thanks a lot.